my lovelies. I'm so happy again to be here. My name is Faith and this is Life Chapters. You're welcome once again. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you for all the love. I appreciate you. Here we share inspiring stories that could motivate us or encourages us and inspire us. So today's topic is how to deal with toxic people. One way or the other, we have them all around. It could be family members, it could be our friends, it could be the little groups that we belong to here and there, it could be in our circle. You just find them around you. Now you're wondering, how do you deal with them? How do you find these people toxic? People who tend to want to control you, either emotionally or otherwise. They want to force ideas, they want to force their own thing down your throat without even thinking about how you feel or what you think. Why don't you do it like this? Do it like that. They control you and you're not comfortable with that. Every time you find them hurting you one way or the other, and you're just wondering, how do I deal with this person? Sometimes, especially the family members on that you can't really do without. You can't cut ties with them. Although some people do, some people who don't want to even hear anything. It doesn't matter who they are, whether they're family members, they cut ties with them. Now, I'm going to share with you how to deal with such people. One and the only thing to do for me, I think it has worked a lot, and I've heard people say it. I've listened to people, I've read books about it, I've watched films about it and all that. I'm going to share with you a story that somebody told me, and she said she came across it on YouTube as well, but I want to just throw more light on that. It was about a snake who was hungry and was looking for food, and he went around and mistakenly or accidentally stumbled itself into a storehouse that was owned by a carpenter. So there were all kinds of equipment there that the carpenter left around. You know how a carpentry store can be like. So as the snake was moving around looking for what to eat, he crawled on a saw. You know how a saw is very sharp with sharp edges and different mouths and teeth, so, and upon crawling on it, he felt a little hurt, and the snake thought that the thing was attacking it, and so it fought back. It decided to wrap itself around the saw. As the snake began to wrap itself around the saw, the more it got hurt. So the more he bled, the more he felt pain, the more it was wanting to fight, like, oh, so you're resisting me, you're hurting me, you're resisting me, and it kept tightening itself around the saw. Guess what? On the verge of fighting and tightening, the snake killed itself. So why did I bring this up? Why did I decide to use this example? It made a lot of sense to me when I heard it. Sometimes you should just ignore people. Ignore things. It's not every battle that you fight. It's not everyone that you fight. There are some that is not worth it. There are some that you will hurt yourself while fighting. It's not worth it. So the best thing, have you ever heard silence is golden? Give your silence. Ignore that situation. Ignore that person. In fact, run from the ones that you can. The ones that are choking you. Sometimes you don't know how to react. Sometimes you go in your corner and you start crying like, what did I ever do to this person? They try to make you be like the bad guy. No, you're not. They're just toxic. Their character is toxic. They just have this controlling habit. They just have this ability to annoy you. You don't need that person around, especially if you're not their kind. When they clash with their kind, there's always a fight. So if that person is not your kind, ignore them. Move away from them. Stay away from them. Your peace of mind is very, very important. Your sanity is very important. Your mental health is very important. To me, even if you are a family member, you see, I love myself so much to the point that I don't like to have headaches. I don't want to I don't want to start worrying myself over things that I do not have control of. The only control I have is over myself, and I can tell myself what to do. That is, I will ignore you, I will keep away from you, and I'll just give you my silence. It doesn't matter the drama you act, I'll leave you right there. Suit yourself. It's not every time you want to, oh no, it's not supposed to be like this, oh no, or try to, just leave it. Don't fight every battle. Don't try to prove yourself. Some people are literally toxic. You cannot do anything about it. The only thing you can do is to stay away from them. Remember, you cannot win every battle. So do not fight every battle. We have all kinds of social style, which I'm going to talk about another day. There are some people who just know how to drive you down the lane that you do not want to go. And then at the end of the day, you're going to start feeling bad. You're going to start saying, how did I even get myself here? So all that is not necessary. The only one thing is to ignore. I read about other things that people would rather do, but I think that just ignoring and walking away works better. That way you leave them you leave them in their own corner, and they start wondering, why is this person not reacting? Why is this person not? They start thinking about you in their head, but you're already far gone. So I just thought to share that. When did I even come to share this? Because someone was sharing with me during the week, like, I'm dealing with one toxic person in my life. How do I deal with this person? How do I deal with this situation? So after talking with the person, I decided to do this video because there might be a lot of people out there who want to know how to deal with this toxic person they have in their circle, or the toxic person they have in their life. I have someone who has never been to Facebook. She do not have an account with Facebook. She does not have an account with Instagram. She's not on social media. She said she cannot deal with all the craziness. She has never been on any of the platforms. And she's doing so well. You might think that she's missing a lot. She's hearing all kinds of G's that people bring to her from Facebook, but she's not moved. I think I like that kind of person. That way, she's just ignoring the social media as if social media doesn't exist. So for all the boost, bows that comes from social media, she's not involved. So she has a peace of mind. She has a reason. She has a sanity. All right. So I just want to bring this to us so that we can learn to ignore. How do you even ignore? Then you can, if they are constantly in your space, you can read, you can listen to music, you can go and visit someone, or if they are not literally in your space, you can stop calling them or don't take their calls anymore, or just find a way that suits you ignoring them. I cannot literally tell you what to do, but the major point is, do not fight every battle. Learn to just ignore some things and choose peace of mind. Okay, I hope this tip really helped. I love you guys. Please share, subscribe, leave your comment. How do you deal with the toxic people around you? I want to know more. I want to learn. Maybe that your tip can also help me. Let's teach each other and let's learn together. Have a very beautiful week. I love you guys. Bye.